Hi everyone, and thank you for joining us. Today we are very excited to give you a preview of the upcoming unified monitoring experience that will give you a single pane of glass for monitoring all of your applications that you've built with TIBCO Cloud Integration, regardless of where these applications are deployed and are running. Before we get started, I wanted to add a disclaimer. I'm going to share forward-looking information and also show a feature that's coming out in the upcoming release. We are going to do more detailed session and exclusive demo around this feature at TIBCO Now, which is happening next month. So I highly recommend you to sign up for TIBCO Now as well. So before I talk about monitoring in more details, let's have a quick overview of TIBCO Cloud Integration. TIBCO Cloud Integration is an API-led, event-driven iPaaS that provides tailored experiences to different types of integration users, such as API product managers, integration specialists, application developers, and citizen integrators. It provides tailored experiences to all these users and empowers them to collaborate through centralized governance of TIBCO Cloud Integration to build their integration applications. It provides a wide range of connectivity to let you connect to virtually any endpoint. We have got more than 200 connectors for TIBCO Cloud Integration and thousands of community contributions. An important aspect of TIBCO Cloud Integration is it is built with open source software, particularly Project Flogo, which we built and leveraged in TIBCO Cloud Integration. Along with that, we also leverage and contribute to a lot of other open source software specification and standards and leverage them as part of TIBCO Cloud Integration. Another key aspect of TIBCO Cloud Integration is the freedom and flexibility that you get with it in terms of how you want to consume the capabilities of TIBCO Cloud Integration and how you want to deploy applications across different cloud environments. Back in May, we released a major version of TIBCO Cloud Integration, focusing on providing a single and unified experience for all our users and have them access all the capabilities through a single user experience. Along with that, we've added a number of major features, including TIBCO Cloud Mesh, Connectivity Marketplace, Unified Experience, and so on. One of the key features that we've added in the May release is advanced monitoring capabilities. We provide a unified app list on the TIBCO Cloud Integration UI that incorporates an advanced dashboard, which gives you a high-level overview of all of the applications that are running on TIBCO Cloud. We've also introduced a feature called as App Peak View. In fact, this is a very popular feature now and being used by a lot of our customers. This gives you at a high level an overview of how your application is performing and behaving in the app list itself. So this is embedded in the app list and on the same page, you can take a peek at your application. If you want to dig deeper and get more details about your application, you can then go to the app details view and access the monitoring logs and history views on the app details page. And see more metrics, logs, and also history of all of the actions that have been performed on your application. Along with these advanced out-of-the-box monitoring capabilities that we've added to the TIBCO Cloud Integration UI, we've also introduced a bunch of new features that will allow you to integrate with your choice of monitoring solution, such as we've added capabilities, log streaming, out-of-the-box integration with cloud-native monitoring solutions like OpenTracing and Prometheus, so that you can integrate TIBCO Cloud Integration with your choice of monitoring solution and have a single monitoring solution for monitoring all of your applications. Now, before I introduce the new feature, let's take a quick look at the deployment flexibility that you get with TIBCO Cloud Integration. When you develop an application using TIBCO Cloud Integration capabilities, you have flexibility to deploy these applications anywhere you want. You can run them on TIBCO Cloud, which is a managed cloud platform. You can run them on public cloud platform of your choice using containers. The developed applications, particularly the Flogo applications, they can also run as serverless functions. or you can deploy your applications on premises or in a private cloud environment, leveraging containers and platform as a service of your choice. With that, let me introduce you to the new feature that we are going to release very soon. We are adding unified monitoring experience in TIBCO Cloud Integration using a new feature called as hybrid agent. This will give you a single pane of glass for all of your applications that are running on TIBCO Cloud, as well as applications that are running outside of TIBCO Cloud, such as applications running in a Kubernetes cluster. The new hybrid agent will allow you to monitor remote BusinessWorks and Flogo applications. And you can choose to run this hybrid agent anywhere you want, wherever the applications are running. This agent is simple to set up. It automatically connects to your TIBCO Cloud Integration environment so that you can start monitoring applications on the TIBCO Cloud Integration UI. Sorry. The BusinessWorks and Flogo applications self-register themselves with the agent when they are starting up. Once this is done, you will be able to monitor applications on TIBCO Cloud Integration UI. You can also choose to run multiple hybrid agents as per your convenience to group your remote applications and monitor them on PCI. With that introduction to the new feature, I'm really excited to give you a quick demo of this new feature. Let me quickly explain the use case. So as part of this demo, I've created a simple e-commerce application, and I've created 3 microservices as part of this application. Order API application, this is built using PCI Develop, which is powered by Flogo. This application is running on TIBCO Cloud environment. This application calls other 2 microservices, Customer API and Loyalty API. Customer API is built using Integrate, which is BusinessWorks, and Loyalty API is built using Develop, which is powered by Flogo. Both Customer API and Loyalty API, I've deployed them in a Kubernetes cluster so that I can show you how you can monitor these applications that are running outside of TIBCO Cloud. So with that introduction to the demo use case, let me switch to the TIBCO Cloud Integration UI. Once you log into TIBCO Cloud Integration and choose your environment, you will see this unified app list view along with the top level application dashboard. As you can see, I have 4 applications running in this particular PCI environment. And you can monitor all these applications on the same app list view. Before I get into details of hybrid agent, let me quickly walk you through the monitoring capabilities that we introduced in the May release of TIBCO Cloud Integration. So on the application dashboard on the left-hand side, you can see count of all applications. You can also see them by their status. In the middle, you can see the number of applications by their type, and we've used these icons consistently everywhere to indicate the category of application. For example, this Flynn bird icon is for Flogo application. This logo is particularly for BusinessWorks application. So you'll see that this is the convention that is being used consistently across TIBCO Cloud Integration. So in the middle, you can see the total number of applications by their type. You can also see the number of instances that are running per application type. Then you can see the number of executions that happened over last 24 hours per application type. On the right hand side, in the top execution view, you can see the top 5 applications that have been executing the most number of integration flows. If you want, you can choose to hide this dashboard. So let me go ahead and do that and show you the app pick view. In order to access the app pick view, I just need to collapse it by clicking on this option. This will open the app pick view. Here you can take a quick look at your application and understand how it is performing and behaving. So you can see the total number of over last 24 hours for this particular order API application. You can also see the CPU and memory utilization for this application. Now, if you want to dig deeper and see more details, you can click on this option, View App Details. This will open the app details page, and you will be able to access the monitoring view as well as other views to see the application details. So let me go to the monitoring tab on the app details view. This is where you can more detailed metrics for your application. This is a Flogo application. So for a Flogo application, you would see triggers, flows, and resource metrics tabs. On the left-hand side, if you have more than one instances running, you'll see a drop down of all the instances. You can choose a specific instance. Then in the triggers view, you can choose a specific triggers, and you'll be able to see trigger execution count. This indicates the number of events or requests that have been received. Then on the flows view, you can see list of all the flows in your application. On the left-hand side, you can choose a specific flow and see more detailed information and metrics regarding flow execution. So you can see flow instances count. This indicates the number of times this flow has been executed. You can see the flow execution time, average, maximum, and minimum flow execution time for this particular flow. And similar details you will be able to see below at activity level for each of the activity that's part of this particular flow. On the resource metrics tab, you'll be able to see the CPU and memory utilization for this particular instance. You'll also able to see the time-based visualization for a particular period of time for the CPU and memory utilization. So these are the advanced monitoring capabilities that we added in the May release. Now let me show you how you can use the same monitoring capabilities to monitor applications that are running in a Kubernetes cluster outside of TIBCO Cloud. In order to do that, you'll need to download the new hybrid monitoring agent. So you'll need to go to Environment and Tools tab, then go to Agents tab. This is where you'll see a list of all the agents, and you can click on this particular option to create a new agent. Before that, on the left-hand side, you can filter the agents by their type. This is TIBCO Connect agent, and you can select hybrid filter to filter the hybrid agents. If you want to create a new hybrid agent, you can just click on this button, select hybrid, choose your platform, and depending upon which platform you choose, the specific binary for hybrid agent will be downloaded. You can also choose to containerize this hybrid agent and run it in the same container platform where your BusinessWorks and Flogo applications are running, so that you can start monitoring those applications. So let me show you how I have deployed this agent in a Kubernetes cluster. I've created a Kubernetes cluster using Azure Kubernetes Service. And here you can see that I've already deployed this TCI demo AKS agent. This is the hybrid agent that I've configured and deployed in this Kubernetes cluster. Once I deployed it in a Kubernetes cluster, it got automatically registered, and you can see the status that this agent is running. Going back to the Kubernetes cluster, here I've also deployed the customer API and loyalty API application. Customer API is the BusinessWorks application. Loyalty API is the Flogo application. These applications, when they were starting up, they were registered with the hybrid agent. Once you've done that, you will be able to use the same application monitoring capabilities in TCI. So I'm back on the app list view, and here you can see the loyalty API and customer API are also there. We have added this new column which indicates the deployment for your application. So here in this case, order API is running on TIBCO Cloud, and loyalty API and customer API, they are hybrid deployments. We've also added this new filter here. If you want to filter your remote applications, you can select hybrid and you'll see all the hybrid applications. On the top level dashboard, if you notice, these applications are also, all the stats from these applications are aggregated on the top level app dashboard. Similarly, you can also see the app pick view for applications, the remote applications. Exact same view you will have for the remote applications. Then you can click on the application or click on view app details option to see more detailed metrics on the monitoring tab for this particular application. Since this is a BusinessWorks application, it has a processes tab to show more details about BusinessWorks process execution. And you have a similar resource metrics tab here. If you notice on the top, this particular application is not owned by any user. This is owned by a hybrid agent, TCI demo AKS, and there is also a hybrid tag here. Similarly, I can go to the loyalty API, which is also running on a Kubernetes cluster outside of TIBCO Cloud, and you will have exact same view as any other Flogo application that's running on TIBCO Cloud. So this is how you can have a single pane of glass for monitoring all of your applications across hybrid cloud deployments. So I showed you the out-of-the-box capabilities of the product. Let me show you how easy it is to enable integrations with OpenTracing and monitor all of these applications using OpenTracing capabilities as well. So I have configured and enabled OpenTracing for all 3 applications. And again, they are running across different deployment environments. And here I've deployed this Jaeger UI, which is collecting traces from all of these applications. If you see here in this create order trace, this is an end-to-end trace across all 3 applications: customer API, loyalty API, and order API. You can also click on a particular view and you'll be able to see the end-to-end trace across all 3 applications. Again, it doesn't matter where these applications are running. The way you enable OpenTracing configuration is exactly the same. This also gives you a way to understand how much time is consumed by every application, every integration flow, and every activity within the flow. So this completes the demonstration of how you can use the new hybrid agent as well as the out-of-the-box integrations to build a single pane of glass for monitoring all of your applications. Let me go back to the presentation and come to the last slide. If you haven't tried TIBCO Cloud Integration yet, I highly recommend you to go to cloud.tibco.com and sign up for the free trial for TIBCO Cloud Integration. We also have got a number of resources and a trial toolkit on TIBCO community on community.tibco.com. If you haven't had a chance to watch or attend our previous TIBCO Cloud Integration virtual meetups, these are recorded and available as on-demand webinars on TIBCO website. So I highly recommend checking out these resources. Thank you.